Snowflakes whisper on the sill. Dreams still sleeping soft and still. Steps I take in frozen air carry hope I barely dare. A quiet thaw beneath my feet. The hush before two seasons meet. I'm knocking on spring with trembling hands, wishing on winds to understand. Through the silence, bloom begins in late winter's whispered sins. Footprints fade where frost once lay. Sunlight hums a warmer way. Letters sealed in breath I send to a season yet to bend. A petal falls behind the glass. A promise that this chill won't last. I'm knocking on spring with trembling hands, wishing on winds to understand. Through the silence, bloom begins in late winter's whispered sins. In shadows blue, a golden thread, I follow where my longings led. I'm knocking on spring, it's close, I know, soft as thaw in morning snow. With each note I softly sing, the door opens to spring. Sunshine in my sweater sleeve, dancing where the threads believe. Tiny sparks of golden air, resting everywhere. Windows open just a little, wind is soft and sweet and brittle. Afternoon in quiet bloom fills the room. Nothing loud and nothing grand, just your shadow near my hand, like the warmth I didn't know I was waiting for. It's the sunshine in my sweater, soft and light and getting better. Not a fire, not a flame, just a whisper of your name. In this gentle golden weather, you feel like forever. Coffee The snow is thinning on the ground, like quiet words we never said. The sky is softer than it sounds, a silver blue above my head. There's water running down the street, a fragile rhythm, light and strange. The air is cold against my cheek, but something here is about to change. It's a season about to change. A tender light through window panes. The frost is loosening its hold, making room for shades of gold. The branches hold a subtle green, barely there but brave enough. A hidden pulse beneath the scene, a quiet kind of growing love. The days are stretching out their hands across the fading winter sky, like hope that slowly understands it doesn't have to rush to rise. It's a season about to change, soft as turning fragile pages. The frozen rivers start to move, and so do I, and so do you. We don't need the flowers yet, just the promise they will bloom, a trembling sun that hasn't set, a little warmth inside the room. It's a season about to change, not loud, not wild, not rearranged, just light returning to the sky, and something waking up inside. The frost is loosened from the ground in quiet sheets of fading white. A golden hush is all around, softening the edge of light. The air is cool but kind to me. It brushes past without a sting, like winter finally agrees to let the warmer hours begin. It's the first warm day, and the sky feels wide, like a door unlatched, with a cold outside, not in bloom just yet, but the light can say we're already on our way. a breath I didn't know I owned, a wish that asks to go alone. I've waited long in folded light, but dreams don't bloom without the fight. And now the sky begins to sigh. I feel my wings, I want to try. Wings to fly, not far but true. Over all I've wandered through. This time I won't ask why. I'll just spread these wings to The past is soft, a distant hum, not chains but echoes where I'm from. I kiss the wind, I trust its way, and rise above what couldn't stay. The weight I held begins to fall as dawn writes light across the wall. And though my hand still trembles slight, my heart is leaning in to flight. Wings to fly, not far but true. Over all I've wandered through. This time I won't ask why. I'll just spread these wings to fly. Even if the sky is pale, even if the wind feels frail, I'll rise with every step I make. This leap is mine alone to take. Wings to fly through sky or rain, through quiet joy, through silent pain. No more need to wonder why. I was always born to The frost still lingers on the glass, but softer winds begin to pass. The trees stand bare, but not in vain. They feel the whisper in the rain. The light returns, a breath so small I almost miss its rise at all. Before the spring, there is a hush, a quiet thaw, a tender brush of colors hidden deep within, that wait for warmth to let them in. A sparrow sings, those skies are pale, its note a hope too soft to fail. The day's still short, the night's still blue, but something shifts and I do too. The silence hums a softer sound as sleeping hearts begin to bound. Before the spring there is a hush, a quiet thaw, a tender brush of colors hidden deep within that wait for warmth to let them in. Some seasons end without goodbyes, but in their place new mornings rise. Before the spring I start to breathe a little more, a bit beneath the frozen days that held me tight, now melt into forgiving light. The snow was quiet on the ground, in fragile sheets of fading white, but something softer moved around within the pale, forgiving light. The wind no longer held its sting, it brushed my cheek and let me breathe. A subtle shift in everything, like frozen hands released from me. It was the day the cold let go, not all at once, but slow and low. A silver thaw beneath the glow of winter's final after show. The shadows stretched across the street in longer lines of amber hue. The frost retreated from my feet as if it somehow always knew. The sky was thin but leaning warm, with golden edges soft and clear, and in that quiet shifting form I felt the turning of the year. It was the day the cold let go, a quiet melt beneath the snow. No sudden bloom, no vibrant show, just trembling light that chose to grow. No petals dancing in the air, no blossoms on waiting trees, just gentle warmth that lingered there, and something waking up in me. It was the day the cold let go and left a softer undertow. From gray to gold, from still to flow, a hopeful heart began to glow. Golden air in late February brushes past the quiet streets. Winter lingers fingers lightly at my feet. Faded snow and tender light melts beneath the pale blue sky. Every breath is warmer than goodbye. There's a hush before the bloom, a fragile kind of room where something soft begins without a sound. In the golden air I feel it rise like sunlight resting in my eyes. Not a fire, not a flame, just a whisper calling my name. In this gentle open air, hope is blooming unaware. Bare trees drawing silver lines against the slowly shifting light. Afternoon is folding into shine. Your shadow walking next to mine, not ahead and not behind, like we're learning how to redefine. Every thought begins this way, quiet, slow, and almost gray, before the colors find their ground. In the golden air I feel it rise, soft reflections in the sky. Not a promise carved in stone, just a warmth I've never known. In this fragile floating air, hope is blooming everywhere. If winter tries to hold me still, I'll remember how this feels, like slipping through the seams of frozen dreams. In the golden air of February, soft and bright and temporary, every ending bends towards spring, every silence learns to sing. In this quiet, glowing air, I am lighter than despair. Snow is melting down the rail, sunlight spills in threads so pale. The air still holds a winter chill, but something stirs so soft, so still. A bloom not yet, but soon to be, a whisper in the cherry tree. I close my eyes and start to sing, a gentle knock on sleeping spring, waking the bloom with heart in hand, where silence melts and skies expand. The world in pause, a breath between, still waiting, warm in shades unseen. Ooh. feels young, the wind feels wide, like something new is just outside. No rush, no bloom, no hurried flame, just soft beginnings without name. I hum a hope the frost can't cling, still knocking gently, calling spring, waking the bloom with heart in hand, where silence melts and skies expand. The world in pause, a breath between, still waiting, warm in shades unseen. One bud, one breeze, one spark of day can carry winter's weight away. And so I stand and softly sing, a soul that dares to knock on spring, waking the bloom, not loud but true. With every note I come to you, beyond the cold, beyond the gray. I'm almost there, just one more day. Frost on the window slowly fades away. Quiet rooftops glow in silver gray, breathing in the almost spring air. Something gentle lingers there. Footsteps echo on a thawing street. Snow dissolves beneath my feet. I don't know what's changing yet, but I feel it in my chest. It's the sunlight after February, soft and bright and a little scary. Melting walls I built inside, warming places I used to hide, like the first bloom daring the start. You're the light inside my heart. Bare trees stretching to the sky, clouds are drifting, passing by. Every corner feels brand new since the day I met you. Frozen rivers start to run, silver mornings turn to sun. I don't need to understand why your touch feels like spring's hand. half-closed eyes, the world feels new, but nothing's loud. Yesterday is far behind, like a dream I'm waking out. I don't need to know the end or how the stories are meant to go. All I need is this small breath and a reason just to move slow. This is a new beginning, not a rush, not a sign, just a quiet sense of hope settling deep inside. I don't change who I've been, I just let myself try. Every step feels lighter in this new beginning light. Coffee, steam, and open skies, the day waits patiently. I carry what I've learned so far and leave the rest with me. I don't promise anything except I'll show up as I am. Some mornings teach you gently that that is more than enough. This is a new beginning, no erasing, no disguise, just a softer way of standing in the truth I recognize. I don't chase what's ahead, I just walk when it feels right. Every step feels lighter in this new beginning light. If fear still knocks sometimes, I let it pass me by. I've learned that hope can whisper and still be strong inside. So here I am, still becoming, with the sunrise on my skin. Not perfect, not afraid, just ready to begin. I don't need a reason or a moment to define. I'm already moving forward in this new beginning light. The air is cold but softer now. Light spills gently over town. Snow is fading from the ground but not completely gone. Shadows stretch in silver lines. Afternoon in pale gold shines. Something stirs between the signs of ending and begun. I feel it moving quietly, like petals underneath the freeze. Not alive, not asleep, somewhere in between. I'm standing between wind promises no one sees, but somehow I do. Your voice lingers in the air, soft as sunlight in my hair. Every breath a quiet prayer, leading me to you. I don't rush the melting snow, I let the quiet rivers flow. Every thought begins this slow before it turns to green. I'm standing between winter and bloom, where frozen dreams begin to move. Every doubt begins to fade in golden shades in this trembling afternoon. I'm becoming something new. If the cold comes back tonight, I'll remember this soft light, how it found me unaware, blooming in the air. Still between winter and bloom, but I can feel it coming soon. Every petal, every sign, unfolding right on time in this glowing afternoon. I am finally breaking late winter leaning into light, silver air turning warm and bright, snow still resting by the side, but barely holding on. You were standing next to me, hands inside your sweater sleeves, golden silence in between, felt like dawn. Nothing loud, no grand parade, just the way the shadows changed, softly on the pavement line, touching mine. It was the first day we felt the sun, not too strong, but just enough. On our faces, on our skin, letting quiet hope begin in that pale blue afternoon. Winter loosened far too soon. Bare trees reaching to the sky, branches sketching reasons why. Every ending learns to try to start again. Coffee steam and open doors, lights spilling across the floors. Every second wanting more, but staying gentle. I remember how you smiled, like the frost had reconciled with the warmth we didn't plan in our hands. It was the first day we felt the sun melting what we'd both Late February sky is pale. Winter writes its final tale. Frozen edges start to bend without a sound. Breath turns softer in the air. Golden light is almost there. Something fragile, unaware, is coming round. You don't have to run away from the weight of yesterday. Every night will slowly clear. Just stay here. Hold on, spring is near. I can feel it in the air. Not in thunder, not in flame, but in how the silence changed through the cold and through the fear. Hold on, spring is near. Snow dissolves along the street. Tiny rivers at my feet. Quiet hope begins to speak in melting white. Bare trees reaching to the blue. Learning how to start anew. Like my heart is trying to find the light. Every thaw begins so slow. Underneath the silent snow. Even if it's hard to hear, it's here. Hold on, spring is near. Soft and steady, drawing near. Not a promise carved in stone, just a warmth I've always known. Through the doubt and through the tear. Hold on, spring is near. If the wind is still too cold and your hands have lost their hold, let the golden afternoon find you soon. Hold on, spring is near. Light is blooming crystal clear. Every ending bends to start. Every frost can warm a heart in this quiet atmosphere. Hold on, spring is near. Snowflakes whisper on the sill. Dreams still sleeping soft and still. Steps I take in frozen air carry hope I barely dare. A quiet thaw beneath my feet. The hush before two seasons meet. I'm knocking on spring with trembling hands, wishing on winds to understand. Through the silence, bloom begins in late winter's whispered sins. Footprints fade where frost once lay. Sunlight hums a warmer way. Letters sealed in breath I send to a season yet to bend. A petal falls behind the glass. A promise that this chill won't last. I'm knocking on spring with trembling hands, wishing on winds to understand. Through the silence, bloom begins in late winter's whispered sins. In shadows blue, a golden thread, I follow where my longings led. I'm knocking on spring, it's close, I know, soft as thaw in morning snow. With each note I softly sing, the door opens to spring. Sunshine in my sweater sleeve, dancing where the threads believe. Tiny sparks of golden air, resting everywhere. Windows open just a little, wind is soft and sweet and brittle. Afternoon in quiet bloom fills the room. Nothing loud and nothing grand, just your shadow near my hand, like the warmth I didn't know I was waiting for. It's the sunshine in my sweater, soft and light and getting better. Not a fire, not a flame, just a whisper of your name. In this gentle golden weather, you feel like forever. Coffee cups on wooden floors, light spilling through open doors. Every color seems to stay longer in the day. Your laugh falls like petals do, simple, bright, and always true. I don't need the world to move The snow is thinning on the ground, like quiet words we never said. The sky is softer than it sounds, a silver blue above my head. There's water running down the street, a fragile rhythm, light and strange. The air is cold against my cheek, but something here is about to change. It's a season about to change. A tender light through window panes. The frost is loosening its hold, making room for shades of gold. The branches hold a subtle green, barely there but brave enough. A hidden pulse beneath the scene, a quiet kind of growing love. The days are stretching out their hands across the fading winter sky, like hope that slowly understands it doesn't have to rush to rise. It's a season about to change, soft as turning fragile pages. The frozen rivers start to move, and so do I, and so do you. We don't need the flowers yet, just the promise they will bloom, a trembling sun that hasn't set, a little warmth inside the room. It's a season about to change, not loud, not wild, not rearranged, just light returning to the sky, and something waking up inside. The frost is loosened from the ground in quiet sheets of fading white. A golden hush is all around, softening the edge of light. The air is cool but kind to me. It brushes past without a sting, like winter finally agrees to let the warmer hours begin. It's the first warm day, and the sky feels wide, like a door unlatched, with a cold outside, not in bloom just yet, but the light can say we're already on through the quiet cold. It softly glows, not loud, not wild, just here to say the winter slipped away. The world is quiet, cold and wide, but something stirs beneath my pride. A breath I didn't know I owned, a wish that asks to go alone. I've waited long in folded light, but dreams don't bloom without the fight. And now the sky begins to sigh. I feel my wings, I want to try wings to fly, not far but true. Overall I've wandered through. This time I won't ask why. I'll just spread these wings to fly. The past is soft, a distant hum, not chains but echoes where I'm from. I kiss the wind, I trust its way, and rise above what couldn't stay. The weight I held begins to fall as dawn writes light across the wall. And though my hand still trembles slight, my heart is leaning in to flight. Wings to fly, not far but true. Overall I've wandered through. This time I won't ask why. I'll just spread these wings to fly. Even if the sky is pale, even if the wind feels frail, I'll rise with every step I make. This leap is mine alone to take. Wings to fly through sky or rain, through quiet joy, through silent pain. No more need to wonder why. I was always born to The frost still lingers on the glass, but softer winds begin to pass. The trees stand bare, but not in vain. They feel the whisper in the rain. The light returns, a breath so small I almost miss notice its rise at all. Before the spring, there is a hush, a quiet thaw, a tender brush of colors hidden deep within that wait for warmth to let them in. A sparrow sings, those skies are pale, its note a hope too soft to fail. The day's still short, the night's still blue, but something shifts and I do too. The silence hums a softer sound as sleeping hearts begin to bound. Before the spring, there is a hush, a quiet thaw, a tender brush of colors hidden deep within that wait for warmth to let them in. Some seasons end without goodbyes, but in their place, new mornings rise. Before the spring, I start to breathe a little more, a bit beneath the frozen days that held me tight, now melt into forgiving light. The snow was quiet on the ground, in fragile sheets of fading white, but something softer moved around within the pale, forgiving light. The wind no longer held its sting, it brushed my cheek and let me breathe. A subtle shift in everything, like frozen hands released from me. It was the day the cold let go, not all at once, but slow and low. A silver thaw beneath the glow of winter's final after show. The shadows stretched across the street in longer lines of amber hue. The frost retreated from my feet as if it somehow always knew. The sky was thin but leaning warm, with golden edges soft and clear, and in that quiet shifting form I felt the turning of the year. It was the day the cold let go, a undertow. From gray to gold, from still to flow, a hopeful heart began to glow. Golden air in late February brushes past the quiet streets. Winter lingers lightly at my feet. Faded snow and tender light melts beneath the pale blue sky. Every breath is warmer than goodbye. There's a hush before the bloom, a fragile kind of room where something soft begins without a sound. In the golden air I feel it rise like sunlight resting in my eyes. Not a fire, not a flame, just a whisper calling my name. In this gentle open air, hope is blooming unaware. Bare trees drawing silver lines against the slowly shifting light. Afternoon is folding into shine. Your shadow walking next to mine, not ahead and not behind, like we're learning how to redefine. Every thought begins this way, quiet, slow, and almost gray, before the colors find their ground. In the golden air I feel it rise, soft reflections in the sky. Not a promise carved in stone, just a warmth I've never known. In this fragile floating air, hope is blooming everywhere. If winter tries to hold me still, I'll remember how this feels, like slipping through the seams of frozen dreams. In the golden air of February, soft and bright and temporary, every ending bends towards spring, every silence learns to sing. In this quiet, glowing air, I am lighter than despair. Snow is melting down the rail, sunlight spills in threads so pale. The air still holds a winter chill, but something stirs so soft, so still. A bloom not yet, but soon to be, close my eyes and start to sing, a gentle knock on sleeping spring, waking the bloom with heart in hand, where silence melts and skies expand, the world in pause, a breath between, still waiting warm in shades unseen. Footsteps press on softened snow, a songbird dares a note below. The light feels young, the wind feels wide, like something new is just outside. No rush, no bloom, no hurried flame, just soft beginnings without name. I hum a hope the frost can't cling, still knocking gently, calling spring, waking the bloom with heart in hand, where silence melts and skies expand, the world in pause, a breath between, still waiting warm in shades unseen. One bud, one breeze, one spark of day can carry winter's weight away. And so I stand and softly sing, a soul that dares to knock on spring, waking the bloom, not loud but true. With every note I come to you, beyond the cold, beyond the gray. I'm almost there, just one more day. Frost on the window slowly fades away. Quiet rooftops glow in silver gray. Breathing in the almost spring air. Something gentle lingers there. Footsteps echo on a thawing street. Snow dissolves beneath my feet. I don't know what's changing yet, but I feel it in my chest. It's the sunlight after February, soft and bright and a little scary. Melting walls I built inside, warming places I used to hide, like the first bloom daring the start. You're the light inside my since the day I met you. Frozen rivers start to run, silver mornings turn to sun. I don't need to understand why your touch feels like spring's hand. It's the sunlight after February, soft and bright and a little blurry, shining through my winter skies, reflected in your quiet eyes like the first bloom daring to start. You're the light inside my heart. If winter ever calls me back to colder nights and fading tracks, I'll remember how you shine, turning frost to golden light. You're the sunlight after February, hopeful, warm and extraordinary. Every shadow slips away when you look at me that way, like the first bloom, brave and free. You're the spring inside of me. Morning light on half-closed eyes, the world feels new, but nothing's loud. Yesterday is far behind, like a dream I'm waking out. I don't need to know the end or how the stories are meant to go. All I need is this small breath and a reason just to move slow. This is a new beginning, not a rush, not a sign, just a quiet sense of hope settling deep inside. I don't change who I've been, I just let myself try. Every step feels lighter in this new beginning light. Coffee, steam, and open skies, the day waits patiently. I carry what I've learned so far and leave the rest with me. I don't promise anything except I'll show up as I am. Some mornings teach you gently that that is more than enough. This is a new beginning, no erasing, no disguise, just a softer way of standing in the truth I recognize. I don't chase what's ahead, I just walk when it feels right. Every step feels lighter in this new beginning light. If fear still knocks sometimes, I let it pass me by. I've learned that hope can whisper and still be strong inside. is cold but softer now. Light spills gently over town. Snow is fading from the ground but not completely gone. Shadows stretch in silver lines. Afternoon in pale gold shines. Something stirs between the signs of ending and begun. I feel it moving quietly, like petals underneath the freeze. Not alive, not asleep, somewhere in between. I'm standing between winter and bloom, under a sky that's turning blue. Half of me still wrapped in white, half reaching for the light in this fragile afternoon. I'm becoming something new. Branches whisper in the breeze, tiny hints on naked trees. Promises no one sees, but somehow I do. Your voice lingers in the air, soft as sunlight in my hair. Every breath a quiet prayer, leading me to you. I don't rush the melting snow, I let the quiet rivers flow. Every thought begins this slow before it turns to green. I'm standing between winter and bloom, where frozen dreams begin to move. Every doubt begins to fade in golden shades in this trembling afternoon. I'm becoming something new. If the cold comes back tonight, I'll remember this soft light, how it found me unaware, blooming in the air. Still between winter and bloom, but I can feel it coming soon. Every petal, every sign, unfolding right on time in this glowing afternoon. I am finally breaking late winter leaning into light, silver air turning warm and bright. Snow still resting by the side, but barely holding on. You were standing next to me, hands inside your sweater sleeves. Golden silence in between, felt like dawn. Nothing loud, no grand parade, just softly on the pavement line, touching mine. It was the first day we felt the sun, not too strong, but just enough. On our faces, on our skin, letting quiet hope begin in that pale blue afternoon. Winter loosened far too soon. Bare trees reaching to the sky, branches sketching reasons why. Every ending learns to try to start again. Coffee steam and open doors, lights spilling across the floors. Every second wanting more but staying gentle. I remember how you smiled, like the frost had reconciled with the warmth we didn't plan in our hands. It was the first day we felt the sun melting what we'd both become. Not a promise carved in stone, just a warmth we'd never known in that glowing afternoon. Everything felt new. If the cold comes back tonight, I'll remember that soft light, how it wrapped around our shoulders like it knew. It was the first day we felt the sun, and something quiet had begun. In the space between our words, where the smallest hope was heard in that fragile afternoon. Spring arrived too soon. Late February sky is pale. Winter writes its final tale. Frozen edges start to bend without a sound. Breath turns softer